both men and women must work extremely hard. The key to becoming economically empowered is if both men and women work together and complement one another. In order for one to effectively and sustainably participate in the economy, a solid policy framework and a conducive environment of peace and stability are necessary. And these are important prerequisites for economic growth and prosperity of any country. In Rwanda, we are working to create these conditions for women, who comprise 52% of our population and whose contribution to their families is as important as it is to the economy of our country. Allow me to share some of the policies and programs that have formed a strong base for lasting financial inclusion, particularly for women. Rwanda's leadership has been clear and consistent about placing women at the heart of the national agenda and considers gender a cross-cutting pillar in all sectors of the economy. Rwanda has put in place various laws to safeguard women's social and economic rights, including laws pertaining to use and ownership of land, equal succession, and inheritance rights for men and women. By law, all citizens have the right to equal opportunities and equal pay. Our One Cow per Poor Family program, which enables families to utilize the cow for increased agricultural output, as well as provide nutrition for children, has lifted 1 million people out of poverty in 5 years, and among them a large number of women out of this poverty. Rwandan women with a better economic standing took initiative and have committed themselves to uplifting their less fortunate sisters by giving them cows as part of this program of One Cow per Family. We have what we call Ubudehe, which is a social classification in our social system, which is aimed at reducing poverty among the poorest and is supported by a credit scheme that enables the less fortunate, majority of whom are women, without collateral to obtain credit to set up income-generating projects. Rwandan girls have benefited from the 9-year basic education program, and the retention rates have become better because of improved school proximity, and girls' enrollment rate at primary school is at 98%. We all know that the pivotal role education plays in economic development. Technology also affords us with opportunities for staying ahead of the economic curve, so we have made deliberate efforts to encourage women and girls to enroll in science and technology-related fields, and this places our youth and girls at the cutting edge of new technology and its explosive potential for accelerated growth. And this was to answer one of our Vision 2020 pillar, which is to shift our agricultural based economy to a knowledge-based one. It is through the education that women will acquire skills, technical, vocational, entrepreneurial skills that will make them equally competitive in the labor market and make them become full members in this inclusive and sustainable industrial development. By law, at least 30% of women in public institutions must hold decision-making positions. Currently, 64% of our members of parliament are women, nearly 50% of our cabinet is female, and 43% of Supreme Court judges are women. Distinguished audience, at the Imbuto Foundation, which is an initiative I started to encourage the youth, considerable part of our resources go towards the empowerment of girls. Allow me to mention just a few of these efforts. Every year, we motivate girls to excel at school by awarding those who have done well in national exams at grade 6, grade 9. This social mobilization campaign sensitizes the community, parents, teachers, civil society boys, and local leaders to collectively support girls' education. And today, over 3,000 girls have been recognized and supported. And these girls have formed a network of the best performing girls in the country. Empowering the youth is a priority for Rwanda. we are of the same view at the foundation, and that is why, in addition to encouraging girls to perform well at school, we hold various forums where we impart financial knowledge to the young people. About 9 months ago, we held what we call the Financial Fitness Forum, where seasoned finance experts shared knowledge and tips with the 300 young people on saving, spending, and investing. It would make a difference if women could begin sharpening their financial acumen and building a healthy relationship with money by understanding basic concepts of financial planning, economics, and entrepreneurship early on. I trust that our host, who is an economist by training, will agree that the earlier we start preparing women with tools to become financially literate, the better chances they will have to become vibrant drivers of the economy. Ladies and gentlemen, even with maximum political will and support from civil society, we continue to face challenges with respect to financial inclusion. A global female leader, perhaps correctly, stated that too many women in too many countries speak the same language, which is silence. We see several girls lacking confidence, preferring to remain on the periphery of economic progress. We should not use our cultures or socialization as excuses to miss out on opportunities for achieving economic success. How can we as women prepare ourselves to become more engaged in economic activity? How do we espouse an attitude of boldness and confidence? How do we orient ourselves towards deeper financial inquiry? How do we develop the art of innovation so needed for successful business undertakings? Can we facilitate and sustain platforms for more women-owned Fortune 500 enterprises in Africa? And as I end my remarks, I want us to pause for a moment and ask ourselves what the end goal of empowerment is. Aung San Suu Kyi said it well. She said that the education and empowerment of women throughout the world cannot fail to result in a more caring, tolerant, just, and peaceful life for all. It surely cannot fail to spur the double-digit economic growth rates Africa so badly needs to move to middle-income status. Ladies, what is really holding us back? Thank you for your kind attention and for graciously lending your ears to my thoughts. I thank you.